helping me get to this. I'm live. That's always good news. When you live around the corner from a mortuary, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm tired.
Well, you go do your thing. I'm going to see what is happening here tonight.
Alright, I don't think I'm caught out because it's like I go online now. I'm going to be on there for 3 or 4 hours, and I'm like, ugh.
Well, let me know if you decide to come on.
I'll probably pop in if I'm still awake.
Okay. Good night, my friend.
I'm great now. Good night.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Hi, Pearl. You were waiting for me? How well, that's a compliment. Thank you. What's up? I'm going to start talking spirit guides at 8 p.m. Central. It was really cool today. I did a reading for a gentleman who's never had a reading before, thought psychics were a joke. And it just was awesome. He met his spirit guides. Oh, it was quite interesting and very nice guy. Yeah, you can do that if you want. Hey, let me know if you can. PayPal, I ought to put that up there. PayPal. .me/Let's Heal. What time is it in California? That should be 6 o'clock in California time. Yeah, it's 4:50 there and it's 6:50 here. Let me know if PayPal.me works, okay? With the Let's Heal on there. I put $5 on that one, but we don't have to add that at PayPal. Okay. Well, you got me. Are you a PayPal? Are you on PayPal? You should be just able to go to PayPal. In fact, let me get Kelly on the phone. We'll make Kelly work. Mama Blue. Call Kelly.
Calling Kelly Woolard.
Hey.
Hey, how do you get into, do you have to go into PayPal to make that $5 payment?
I do, yeah.
Pearl's asking.
Mm-hmm.
So you just check.
All you gotta do is click on your thing and go to your PayPal.
Click on the link for PayPal.me.
Yeah, where's your PayPal located at? Because she'll probably have to go in and, she hasn't ever made a payment to you.
Mm-hmm.
Just go into PayPal. Just have her go into your PayPal account, or go into her PayPal account. Duh.
Did you get that, Pearl? She says you need to go to PayPal, check into PayPal, and then paypal.me/Let's Heal. Do you have PayPal? Yeah, it's on, where do I put the link, Kelly?
What?
She's asking for the
It
link.
should be. It should be in your stuff. Hang on. Let me go look.
Hold on, we're looking for it, Pearl. Thanks for asking. We got time to figure all this out.
I am pretty sure.
Try clicking on that link where it says Shirley Rogers and see if that goes.
Where it says Shirley Rogers and see if that.
You got your computer on, Kelly.
Yeah, I sure do. Wait a minute. Why is it not? There's nothing.
Nope, that one's not right.
Okay. Oh, wait. Ah, it's not it either. Does she have PayPal?
Do you have PayPal, Pearl? This is a day for confusing things. I accept that.
Mm-hmm. Because I could have swore I put it in your where in your description page. Oh, Alicia Woodward. It says. Okay, never mind. That's something totally different. I see where she said very nice, and I think she actually meant very nice.
Oh,
Better.
yeah, I got that too, that it was a compliment.
No. When I'm wondering if she has the PayPal account, the information for my PayPal.
Pearl, do you have the information from Mama Blue's PayPal? But you know what, Kelly? There's others coming.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking about doing is I'm just going to go ahead and pay for Pearl's, and then she can just send me the $5.
Is that okay with you, Pearl? Okay. No rush. She's working.
Because it'll take me 3 seconds just to sit there and go in and send you the $5, and then she can just send
Well, I
it to
think hold on, I think she's got it mastered here. She says, oh, okay, yeah, better. What would be better? Thank you for being so patient with us, Pearl.
Because I could have swore I put it in your.
She's going to put it on
website.
yours. She's going to put it. She's going to send it to you.
All right. Well,
thank you, Pearl.
I just sent you the $5. So
you don't have PayPal, Pearl? Well, I got WhatsApp now, Kelly. Or what's Cash App, not WhatsApp. I got WhatsApp too.
But for some reason, it's not letting me. Oh, I think it's trying to take it off the wrong fucking card. Oh, duh, it's in my back pocket. Okay.
Pearl says she does have PayPal. She's going to try to get in.
Okay, well then she needs to send it to your
PayPal.me/Let's Heal, right? You know, when we get all the bugs worked out, we're going to be tired.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on because I could have swore I put it in your thing, but it's not showing it.
Okay, where would I go? I've got it here on the screen. I'm just going to put it in every so often.
If you write it in that little box right next where you can type stuff in, you
Yeah,
can type it in there.
yeah, I've got it in. That's what I'm doing in there, where it says your name in yellow.
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't come in as a link though.
Okay, so is Pearl sending me the 5 or you the 5?
She said she'll send Kelly the 5. We can,
Right, well, then.
we'll make it right later.
All right. Well, I just sent you the 5.
Thank
So you
you.
should be getting the notification for it any minute.
I was wondering how long that'd take.
Well, for some reason, it popped back to my Wisely card. So when I tried sending it, it was like, yeah, no, that's not happening. And I'm like, okay, well, why not? Because I know there's money in that freaking account. And then I went to see
Okay, I got it.
Switched over. But you should be getting the notification.
I think I just did. PayPal notification. Now that was to Let's Heal, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
where we've been sending it to it all this time.
Okay. I think we got it all worked out, Pearl. Thank you for being patient.
It's all right. Just she can go into mine. I know mine's up underneath a couple of my things, so. And it should
I
be
don't know. Kelly, when you did it, did you have to look up my full name?
I went into your PayPal account
Mm-hmm.
and I copied the Let's Heal Me or the Heal Me one,
Let's Heal, yes.
and I put it in that one general description that always shows up underneath your
Hi,
whenever
Susie.
you go live. But for some reason, all of that got wiped somehow. So I wasn't seeing it. So I'll have to go in and redo it once. Hey, Susie, how's it going, hon? So, yeah, I know you got me on speaker so they can hear me.
Yep. Totally confusing.
Oh, I'm used to it. Anyways, I'll come by tomorrow and fix it.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
oh, you're welcome.
Talk to you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, very good. Those hearts are pretty. We're trying to work out this link for everybody who wants to attend. We got somebody on. Are you here for the workshop we're going to do? We're going to do a quick workshop with this. And I'm going to show you how to introduce yourself. Not how to introduce yourself. How to begin a communication program with your guides. It's real simple. Somebody in the room there? It's a $5 donation, and you can go to paypal.me/Let's Heal. I got that, Susie. Let me sit with that just a second and see what comes in. You know, it looks like it's okay. It looks like things are going to be okay for her, Susie. I think from what I'm seeing, your mom's really affected by what's going on in the world right now. She's got her emotions flaring. Is that correct? See if I can find my cards. Oh, shuckies. I think your mom, Susie, is being affected by this energy and all that's going on around us. Anybody on here is exhausted as we are? It's such an exhausting energy lately. That's good. She needs something stabling. The reason she's not flowing into the job and all that she wants is her worry, that word worry. You know, the pain in the back is caused from carrying the load. The mind says, I'm carrying a load. There's an authoress, Louise Hay. If you've never read her books or got her book, You Can Heal Your Body. That lady was, she's fabulous. She's passed now, but she understood the thoughts and what they did to the body. And she had a lot of help from the other side, from Spirit, putting the book together. Yes, Pearl, Kelly got it fine. Thank you. Next time we'll get that right, though. I'd like to see how it goes through the PayPal thing. That's been there for a long time, but we've never used it. It's like take credit cards in person. Susie, have you got enough that you're relaxed about your mom? You're at peace with that? I know, and I understand that, not wanting him to be stressed, but you know what we're facing in the world and what's going on. None of us at any age has ever been in this situation. And there is so much being channeled through on it. Best thing to do is say, just take care of me, God. That's all you got to do. But I'm glad you're there for your mom. You guys want to laugh? I'll tell you something to laugh about. I got your question, Pearl. I'm looking around in the energy here to see a proper answer for you. And I think your car's saying about the same thing as mine. I'll be okay for a little while, but it'd really be better if you got something newer. Does your car talk to you? I don't think it's going to be long term, but I think you'll be okay for a while. If you get it fixed, whatever's going on with it. Ladies, you might want to have something on hand to take a few notes with on this little thing I'm going to show you tonight. I think they will. Sometimes they got to get worse before they get better, but they always get better. Yeah, the whole world, huh? Yeah. I think about my father that's 92, and I'm kind of glad he's a little bit in the dark. He has dementia, and I'm kind of glad that he's not having to, because he's a worrywart. Boy, he'd make himself sick. Louise Hay, Hay. She has a lot of books, and there's not one of them that can't teach you something. Heal Your Body, I think, is the one that would probably be the first to start with. Then there's Heal Your Life, and she just helps you identify when your back hurts, what your thoughts are, and how your thoughts are creating your pain. She's not expensive, but they're fabulous. I've used them for years. I really enjoy this doing these readings online for everybody. I've never done it like this before, and I'm enjoying it. Thank you for being my guinea pigs. My little Echo Schmecko was a comical bad girl today. She chased one of my clients. And I think you better, Pearl, I think you better decide. You know that car, and my mind isn't really into that car right now. We left that subject, so you decide that. You ever thought about that word soon? You know, when you speak to spirit, when you work with the other side, you shouldn't use the words won't, can't, don't. They don't understand, they can't assimilate the negative. If you say don't, you're saying do to them. So when you're asking for something, ask it positive. Did Susie leave us? you know, it's been 40 some years ago that I started learning that I had these abilities, that I came here to read. And Spirit told me one time, yeah, they had me look in my hands, and they told me, you are here to teach tools to people. You will teach tools for healing one's life. And boy, I thought I was a big shot, and come to find out I had to heal my own life first. That was a long time ago, and it took a long time. But when I read, at first it was the cards. What's your ability? Um, I don't even know. I'm clairvoyant. I'm clairaudient. I can see, I can hear, I can talk, I can feel, and I don't need the cards. If I can do it without the cards, then in fact, that's what I've been doing. I don't have any cards out here. I just look in and ask the question, and the answer comes to me. But I think that's because there's been 40 years hard work put into this. Do you use any of your abilities? Did I answer your question okay? No, you're not, Kelly. Probably feels that way to you, but the quality of your work is far beyond an infant. I think didn't I say 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Central Time, or did I say 7:30? I think I said 8 o'clock because I've got some people that are supposed to come tonight from beyond it, from Michigan. Are they on here yet? Hi, Susie, you're back. Okay. You two might be the only ones that make it, if unless my Michigan people show up. And there's somebody I need to remind too. No fair yawning. We haven't even wound up yet. No fair yawning. Oh, forgive me. What's nice, my yawn? Oh, my little Echo is such an interesting creature. Oh, yeah. This ascension that they're bringing the energies up. It's called ascension to rise. This energy, I don't know about you guys, but I've been waking up as tired as I am when I go to bed. Last night, this morning, my little Echo, she woke me up at 4 o'clock to tell me it was time to give my hand a bath. 4 a.m. Oh, I thought it might be dark because the electric goes out or something. I just could not believe it was still nighttime. Pardon me, once we get started, I won't do that. Pearl, you need to write those. Kind of keep a journal. What that's going to say to the universe is, yeah, I'd like to dream the truth. And then start writing your dreams, and I think maybe you'll get more variety of them. You have quite an open channel. Might be fun to get Miss Mama Blue to start showing you how to use that. Mm-hmm. More so at night, you just don't have hardly enough to get through the day is where I'm at. I get up in the morning, and this morning I knew I was tired, but wow. It's just a chore staying awake. But I had 2 wonderful people come over for readings today, so that kept me up. That's the ascension energy. If I were you ladies and you don't really have a good idea about ascension, what's happening on the earth, all of this is all playing a role in what's going on. All this stuff with our government and our country, it all is just part of this process. It gets a little confusing, but there's at least 10,000 sites online that could help you if you care to go just search for ascension information. Is Kelly still with us? I think she is. Mama Blue's with us too. Mama Blue, when you have that blue wrench by your name and your moderator, does that also count you? You still count as a person in the room? What's going on, Miss Echo? Miss Echo? Okay. You see that note, Pearl? Oh, we still got 20 minutes, ladies. Anybody want to sing a song? No, I don't. You'd all leave. You'd hang up. Ask for your money back. Somebody just popped in. Welcome. While we're sitting here, kind of waiting for the time to speed up a little bit, I'd like to share one of the most astounding things I've ever discovered. 10 years ago, I moved into this park that I live in, and then I moved out in 14, and then now I've moved back. And after all that, the gentleman that lives behind me and 2 units over, we were visiting one day. He came walking through my yard. We were visiting, and come to find out, he was a delivery person in California for all the years. We both worked together in the central of California. He delivered to some of my stores. I was managing some stores at one time. And he was one of the delivery people. We did not know each other. I did not recognize him. But how small is this world to find that living 150 feet from you? I just thought that was an amazing story. It would shock both of us. That he was the delivery person in the whole Central California where I was working too. Don't you find that odd? Or maybe that's not odd. It did? Tell me the story. Can you do it short? Short story? Otherwise you'd be typing. Kelly, don't start snoring. Everybody who wants to listen to this little speech tonight, I guess, or this thing about you need to drink water if you're going to attend the spirit guide thing. Water is very important when you work with spirit. So drink some water, and I don't know how, it's like a conductor for energy is what I could say about it. So drink some water, Pearl. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I've had those. I think the difference might be is everybody has those, but are not sensitive to that. You know, if you're not open, that's what I'd call it, to feel that. If you're not using some of your psychic in that area, you might not experience it. It's pretty awesome. Pearl, have you ever studied? Have you ever studied with anybody and learned to open more of your abilities? Welcome to the room. Somebody just came in. We're going to do a little workshop here on Meet Your Spirit Guides. If you'd like to join us, it's a $5 donation. Oops, I don't think they want to join us. It's kind of exciting, huh, Pearl? Are you okay? I missed something. I asked a question, Susie answered it, and I can't remember the question that I asked. I'm sorry, Susie. Don't get lost out there. We're doing pretty good for just entertaining each other all evening here. Excuse me just a minute. I'll be right back. Come here, babe girl. Come on. Come, baby. You okay? Come here. Come on. Can you? Okay, 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 okay. It's fear. What kind of fear? Can you say the fear? I can understand that fear, but look at it through the other end of the tube. My gosh, if I don't try, I'll never know. And I don't believe in failure. The failure is in trying and not, that's what the failure is. There is no, I don't think there's a failure in anything metaphysical or psychic that I've ever, you can't fail. Everybody comes in degrees. Some people have 1,000-watt capacity and some of them have 100. You got to know what you are. That's just awesome though. I mean, how are you going to feel if you don't try, if you don't get in it? I have the most interesting little dog. I think if you don't go and discover who you are, Pearl, then you have failed and you made it, you made your dream come true, so to speak. You failed. You don't want to do that. You got it. I can feel it. You've got some kind of an energy that works through your back in a way, comes from the back. And I've never seen that before. I'm not sure how to label it, but it's a very positive thing. I think it makes you very strong. There's a website online. Write this down. It's called the Bradley Nelson. BradleyNelson.com, I think it is. He teaches methods. It's called Body Code, Emotion Code. He teaches methods for releasing the fears and the energies that cause them. I hope that works for you. If not, either Mama Blue or myself, we can give you a name to call, or I'll have her get a hold of you, or however it works out, to talk to someone who actually does that work. Part of the depression we're all feeling right now too is, okay, I don't have her permission to put her name or anything out here. But she does come into this room once in a while, and I'll make sure she's on there. In fact, we got 10 minutes till 8. I can't do it tonight. If she wanted to be on, she would be, but she's working. She lives in Oregon. And she's a master at it. She does a very good job. And I'll get her on here so she can talk to you. And then you two can determine how to contact each other if you choose. Okay. I made notes. And then I lost notes. I'll try to have her pop in tomorrow evening when I get on. If you can check. I don't know what time I'll be on. We got somebody new in the room. I hope you're not starving now. Is there someone in the room that hasn't signed in or spoken yet? The number, there's 4 up here. How many? There should be 3, right? We got 5 minutes and then we're going to start having fun. I love working with spirit. I couldn't find a reason to wake up and breathe in the morning if I couldn't be who I am. I'm very happy doing this work. And you will be too as you open up your gifts. I think the next one we're going to do, I'm not sure. We'll do this one again, but okay, I'm not to speak on it yet. We're not ready. But I've got a whole list of these little workshops and things I've learned to share. And a friend of mine's trying to find us a room where we can be private for them. Okay, let's do a little prayer here. Each of us individually should thank the universe for supporting us in this. Help us heal and please protect us during the process. And open your channel to learn. No, you're going to talk to your guides, Susie. I'll show you how. It might and it might not be in words. I'll show you how. Does everybody know what a spirit guide is? Did you know? I'd like you to put an age out behind your name. How old were you when you discovered you had beings around you? Doesn't matter. If it was just last week, that's fine. Okay. That's great, Pearl. I'm excited for you. Are you afraid? Is that what you're feeling? Is fear at finding out its truth? Let me give you my version of don't be, hun. They love. That's all they are capable of is love. Love and protect you. That's all they are capable of. And what a journey when you can, right at this point in my life, if I'm heading up to a street without a stop sign and they tell me to stop, I bet you I'm going to stop. Because over the years, over the last 40 some years, they've been my greatest protection, my greatest, what would you call it? Strength, actually. But when we come in, we walk through what I call the veil of forgetfulness. And we do that so that we can't remember what a powerful being we are. We can't remember all of our past lives. Well, one thing at a time, we'll get to that. We're going to open you up like a package. But anyway, we come through this veil because we have to forget that we are a powerful soul. We're taking this journey down here just for the education, we all have our own purpose for being here. So we all agree to come through that, but we do not come alone. Sometimes your guides can be past family members. They can be angels. I have a dog. One of mine is a dog, and one of mine is a huge owl. They don't always have to be human. So let me get my thoughts right here. What we want to do tonight is what we want to do tonight is I want to show you what they call the sway method. The sway method is just one method of connecting with and learning to communicate with your guides. So if you got a question at this point, put it out there. Let's work with it. I'm going to take a pause in what we're talking about and just give me your questions. Nobody has any questions about now? Good. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is a way of getting to answer your own questions. You won't need a psychic. You'll be able to ask your guides and you'll be able to discern a yes or no answer. And from the yes or no platform, then you're going to grow and you're going to start finding different ways. They'll help you open up to a different way of communicating. And we'll get a name in a little while, Pearl. But first, I'd like you to stand up, but you have to be able to hear me. Well, we're going to find out. First, I have to show you that they're there, or I'd like to show you. So if you stand up next to your computer and just relax and let yourself be flexible. Your guides have the ability to move your body. They can move you forward or they can move you back just a little bit. That's why it's called the sway, because you're going to sway with the music, so to speak. So when you're standing next to your computers, you can still within the sound of my voice. I want you to ask, how do I know the answers are yes? Is everybody in position? Just stand next to your computer and relax and let them sway you forward or sway you back. Okay, so your first question to your guides are going to be, show me yes. Okay, show me yes. Ask that and just let yourself be pushed gently. They will not knock you down. They just sway you back and forth. Usually, not always, but usually yes will be forward. You kind of come forward a little bit. And then you ask the question, how do I know the answer is no? Someone just came in. Welcome to the room. Is that Susan and Cindy? Okay. Yeah, it is. Hi. You ladies stand up next to the computer there and allow your guides to move you back or this way. Hi. I was afraid you'd forgotten. So the sway method is, you're going to ask a question, you have to stand so that they can move your body slightly. And you ask them, what is yes? Which direction are you going to show me is yes? They can change that. When you're learning this method, you want to ask each time before you ask your serious question. You should ask which way is yes today and which way is no, because they will change just for your learning. Kelly's saying her yes was a backward nudge. Did everybody get the nudge yet? Now it starts out, they start out real small because they don't want you to knock you down. They don't want to scare you. But you will know that you've gone either forward or back. We know you're not normal, Kelly, and that's okay. If you were normal, you'd be bored. Okay, Pearl got a forward, so that's your yes. Now ask him, guides, what is my no? How do I know the answer to my question is no? How you doing, Susie? You were pulled to the right? That's awesome. That's awesome. Make a liar out of me every time. I don't care. Okay, now ask, how do I know the answer is no? What is your no answer? Did you get an answer, Susan? Just stand really relaxed and allow them to nudge your body with this direction or that direction. Okay. So now we know how to ask a yes or no question. And if I were new to this, like you folks are, I'd do it at least for 15, 20 minutes a day. And I ask a question. Now, the first question you should ask is, do I have a mail guide? Now, we probably know the answer, but it doesn't matter. We're learning right now how to do the communication. So ask your question and allow the nudge, yes or no. Do I have a mail guide? Yes, I do. Susie, you're awesome. Pearl, you're not too bad, girlfriend. Once you get to the point you're not afraid of this, you want to learn. Okay, now the question I'd like you to ask now is, are we here to serve the light? This is a big deal. You want to ask them, are we here to serve the light? Just know, folks, these beings, these guides, they love you. You are their mission. And believe me, they are powerful. You were pushed back. So was that yes or no, Susie? You're swinging, Pearl. How'd you do, Susan? Yes. Anytime you're speaking to your guides or they're on the other side, you want to ask that question, do you serve the light? Or the proper, fantastic. We don't want to serve anything but the light, but we need to ask their origin. Every once in a while, you'll get a no that they don't serve the light. And when you get that, ask them to leave, please. They have to do that. It's just part of the way we set these rules up years ago, long before we inhabited these bodies. Male guide, and I'm serving the light. Yay, Susan. Where's Cindy? Are you there, Cindy? We've met Cindy's guide several times. Now think about this a second. Isn't it fascinating? You're talking to a being on the other side of the veil that does not have a body. Isn't that fascinating? Look how magical, how powerful you as a soul are. You just needed to be shown how. Everybody's getting a yes. If you can focus, if you can concentrate, you can ask a name. I'd like a name for my male guide. And then just listen, just allow it. And when you hear a name, ask, is your name Charles? Is your name whatever you hear? When you work with spirit, when you speak with them, you always stay in the positive. And sometimes if they don't understand, they'll wiggle you a little bit, and you're going to develop your own language system with your guides. But they're there. How does it feel? Pearl, that's love, hon. You are so safe, you have no idea. Ask that question. Am I safe learning this? Or ask, does Shirley know what she's talking about? Anything you want to ask to validate that you're doing the right thing. You're doing great, Pearl, she says, and you are. You're doing awesome work. Talk about crack your world wide open, huh? Let the love in. This is truth, and they love you. You doing okay, Pearl? Keep in touch here. Yes, ma'am, you do serve the light. Sometimes you can be, we were standing in line one day and I get this. I went, okay. I knew I was to ask something, or anyway, I knew something was going on. And I don't even remember what the question was, but I was in a prayer circle and we were swaying, I was swaying back and forth. And come to find out, they had a message they wanted to put into the prayer circle. I got to get that, remember all of that story. It was fascinating. But once you're open to this, you're okay, Pearl. You're just dealing with some doubts, maybe. Girl, if you're going to need somebody to talk to on this, I'll tell you, Mama Blue is the absolute queen of saying what she feels is true. She's a great one to talk to. And I'll be glad to talk with you too. Susan, you still there? You and Cindy still there? Good. Pearl, if you're feeling anxiety, just sit down and let yourself calm. Now, I was going to show you how to get the name of your main guide. Some main guides are female and some are male. You know, Pearl, one way to look at it is they've been there since the moment you were conceived, guiding you along and being on your side. Lorraine's going to get on. Oh, hey, good idea. Now ask me some questions, what you'd like to know how to use this tool. Yes, most of us come in with two guides, on one on each side of our being. Most of us do that. And then during our lifetimes, and we are learning different things, our stable grows. You'll get new guides. And then when they've completed their mission, sometimes you'll get different guides. One day I had 17. Don't ask me what I was learning, but I was doing something. And one day, then a couple days later, I think I had 22. But that was when I was doing a lot of growing and a lot of discovering. And I loved the help. I welcome the help. Lorraine, you on there? Oh, one of my guides, I can tell you stories about him. His name was Marcus. He was the first guide I met. And Marcus is a wizard. And oh my gosh, he has got personality. Marcus used to, he was very active. I'm stuck on how can I know who is my guide? I feel if I know, I won't be that scared. Okay, let me ask. Do you want to validate what I'm getting? I get a Charles. I think you have someone in your field called Charles. And if you want to stand up and ask, are you Charles? You'll get a yes or no. And if I'm not right on the name, we'll hunt for another one till we get the yes. That way you know who you're calling. You are loved, Pearl. They do nothing but love and protect you. And I've worked with them for 43 years. Sometimes I find myself saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. And when I realize they've come between me and something my mouth got me into. You okay, Pearl? Okay. That's your fear blocking it, hon. Just take your time. You don't even have to come up with this tonight. You can work on this tomorrow. Just take it in your own time. If you want to get off for tonight and then come back to the next one we do on the guides where you pick up more. Yeah, she's too stressed. That's okay. I was too the first time. I was sitting in this doctor's chair and I said, there's this face. I keep seeing this face. And he said, well, I think that's your guide. And all of a sudden, here's Marcus. And I said, what's your name? And he said, Marcus. Tonight when you go to bed, you say something to the effect, you pick whatever you want, Pearl. You say, when I wake up in the morning, I will be at peace with this and I will know my main guide's name. You tell them what you want, go to sleep. And when you wake up in the morning, usually there's this name blaring in your head. And you go, wow, that's my main guide. And then you start building a relationship with him and him or her. And eventually in time, you're going to be able to take on the next one. Pearl, I'm actually glad for you, even though you got stressed, because you're walking into a world where you'll have more protection, you'll have more love, and you feel safer. Taking notes is a good idea. I'm not sure what's going to come through at this point, because everybody's kind of out there working on their language. Spirit does not understand won't, can't, don't, all of those words. You have to speak in English, in positive English. There was a time I was traveling all over the Midwest here in the United States. So every weekend I'd be gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday usually. Then I'd come home and I'd gather up more of what I would fill the tables, but I was working with people doing readings and stuff, but I'd fill the tables with merchandise to help pay for it's a very expensive mission, let me tell you. So I'd go buy all these wonderful things that people love, like crystals and Kuan Yins, and I would sell them at the table. They could buy my merchandise, and that did help with my expenses. So one day I came home and I said, oh my gosh, I said, Spirit, I need $1,000. I need $1,000 so I can buy the merchandise for the table. And lo and behold, I promise you, this is the truth. 2 days later, in the mail came a credit card already activated. Guess how much? $1,000. I said, no, I didn't want money that I have to pay back. And Spirit said, well, you didn't say that. So that was my lesson in how to speak precisely what I need and want. What I could have said is, Spirit, I need $1,000 cash. And they don't care what you want it for. If you need it, you need it. Spirit, I need $1,000 cash. You okay, Pearl? Anyway, that's one of my stories. Yes. And I know a little bit about your past lives and the obvious connection between you and I. And that leads, is that what you got, Daniel? Is that what you were given tonight? That's plenty awesome, my friend. What is a BOYSA? BOYSA? Susie, how you doing? This will grow. At first you do this way, and then you're actually going to start hearing, you'll hear the voices. It's a growth process. You open up more and more, and you give up more and more of your fear, and the next thing you know, you're communicating with them. Not always. I don't sit in a car and talk to them, or it just depends. But sometimes they'll interrupt my thoughts to remind me of what I'm thinking. I thank you very much for being here tonight. And this is helping me because this is what God told me I'm here to do, is to help others reach out and teach tools for healing your life. And this is a big one, being able to heal your life by talking to your guides and getting the help and the awareness that you require. We're in a time on earth with this ascension where things are changing. Thank you, Pearl. Even though you're scared, you tell me thank you. See how strong you are? Cindy, you've done this too. Blue Unicorn, Kelly, then yeah. You've done this before, Kelly, haven't you? We played with this, I think, one time. One way to broaden your oh, thank you, Susan. One way to be able to broaden your and open up more and more of the truth about who you really are and what you are is to just play with this and let it grow with you. I don't know what we're going to do next. I keep wanting to say the next time I want to talk about, but then nothing comes out, so I don't think I know what I'm supposed to be talking about yet. Kelly, you never give yourself the credit you deserve. Is Lorraine going to come on, Cindy? You know, she can come on tomorrow night, too. Well, Pearl, just imagine that one afternoon somebody was really frantic and you were able to communicate and understand the voices, and the voices told you what to tell her to help save her. That's where you're going with this. You're opening yourself up to being what they call a channel. And you may hear it in your head. They'll give you advice on how to help someone. They bring things to my attention that I don't. Keep working. Keep working and just believe in yourself. And you'll be able to do that. Look at that. We've been working 30 minutes and look at all the new people you've met. No. Oh, it's okay, Cindy. Well, in fact, I came across her name the other day and I thought about letting her know we're going to start doing this and have her join us. So you don't have to leave to do that. She can catch up with us next time if she doesn't make it tonight. To my two friends in Michigan, are you guys getting very tired at night? Are you exhausted, whooped by the end of the day? This energy is just, I guess the words are kicking my butt. It is a process, but it's one that brings your frequency up so easily. Pretty soon you're going to start being much happier. You know, that I'm going to get that, this. I think everybody ought to keep one of these in their wallet because it tells you when you're feeling shame. The bottom one is a 20. When you're feeling shame, look at the decisions you're going to make when you're in that frequency. I mean, there's nothing there. It's the body registers 25 when it's dead. It still has a frequency of 25. If you ladies want to go, I'll call later. If you want to, if that's what, I'm just tickled you came to visit. This is called the Ultimate Consciousness. I don't know. I found it online and printed it out because it shows you what you want to feel, your emotions, in order to bring your frequency up so that your life is in better shape. Because when you're thinking down here in these low ones, like shame and guilt, you're not even thinking. Thank you, Susan. You're not even thinking much above a dead body, I guess you'd say. No, that's not so. But you can't make wise decisions and do good things for yourself when you're living in shame, guilt, or what is that word? Apathy, grief. They keep bringing you down. Now, I think I need to look this up, so don't quote me on this or don't take a note on it. But I think the human body in good health is about a 219. That's the frequency of the body when you're thinking good and feeling good. I'm going to check on those numbers, though. So can you imagine you add a 20 to that, how far that brings you down? Yuck. Everybody understand that? Did I get that out there okay? With the ascension, the frequency why we're so tired, this energy that's coming in and pushing on our bodies and causing us to heal, that is how we're going to ascend. If you can't heal, you won't be able to tolerate this energy coming in. So we're going to 512, the frequency of love. And right now, I don't think we're probably about a 200. That's the planet, not our bodies. 200 is probably giving it more than it's really got. I know it sounds a little confusing. I will, Miss Bossa. I will. Okay, ladies, are there any questions? Your questions tell me where I need to talk, what I need to talk about. Blue Unicorn, would you like to come get Echo tonight and sleep with her? She only gets up at 4 the last couple mornings. She said she wanted to come spend the night with you. No? You know what's interesting, ladies, is the guides, the animals also have help around them. And some of our guides are, I have one friend who has a black poodle that was here with her in life. And when she went home, so to speak, she hangs around now and is one of her guides and protectors. It doesn't have to be all human. What we call human. Actually, the body is what determines us to be human. So who's still on? I got Kelly, you're still here, and Pearl, are you still there? It's either Pearl or Susie. I think it's Pearl. And that's all we got in the room. Yeah. Hi, Pearl. You doing okay, hon? You gonna be all right? You say, as you're going to bed tonight, you say, when I wake up in the morning, I will know my main guide's name. And then it doesn't work every single time, but it works 90%. You'll wake up tomorrow morning hearing Frank, Frank, Frank. But maybe not Frank. I have Marcus. I have Peter. And it's really interesting. Peter is a Native American shaman. Yes. We'll get into that as we work together. I have an owl. And man, he's a big owl. But I'm always proud of him because owls are about intelligence. I'll take that. Pearl, I want you to tell me something in all honesty. No, you'll know. You'll know. You'll know instinctively. In fact, what I'm getting right now is you need to ask that question. It will be I think your male guide. Nothing like buying a tree and living in it, under it, that you're allergic to. Pearl, give me an honest opinion about what you've learned tonight. This is the first time I've done it over the internet and we go into more detail, but tonight we're not going to go any further. We're going to let everybody catch up. Just find out what you do come up with in the morning, Pearl. Answer that question for yourself, hon. You'll be safe and loved. I can guarantee you that. It's not that they don't know it. It's a negative, and they work with only positive. Don't, won't, can't. Those are negative energies. You just always want to talk to spirit from the positive. Okay. This has done you some good, correct? This has helped you. And it's okay to say, no, it scared me. No, I don't want any more of this. Okay, I'm looking forward to watching you grow, because I think your life's going to change for you. Just keep working. Keep saying, I'm ready. Teach me, show me. I'm ready. You'll get past that. As long as you don't give up, you'll get past that. You're going to find you're as strong as the Rock of Gibraltar. Ladies, I want to say thank you for the evening. I'm getting to where I can't breathe at the moment. I'm going to go shower it off. Good night, Pearl. Thank you. Blue Unicorn, I thank you. And whoever else is out there, that's not Susie. Who is out there? Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Sleep with a pencil and a paper. You're going to need it, and it'll be wonderful news. It'll help you grow. I'll talk to you tomorrow, probably. And good night. Night, Kelly.